Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 65 of Sonic Boom TV. We're going to open up the Red Hot Chili Peppers Blood Sugar Sex Magik album from Walmart. Um, Start off by saying that Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of those bands that, you like for me, I liked up to a certain point, and then they just stopped doing it for me. And the point of this band would be here. This was their fifth album, and I loved everything before it. And then they put this out, and this was like their masterpiece as far as I'm concerned. This was like the one. It was their breakthrough album. Maybe Mother's Milk was kind of their breakthrough, but this one really had a ton of hits on it. Everybody knew who the Red Hot Chili Peppers were at this point, and then after that, they just started going down, and I didn't like. I mean, I don't hate them at all because I do like some of the songs, on the new stuff, but it just wasn't consistent because they changed their style, and I don't even know what you want to call their style nowadays. But they just got different, and it's a lot of bands it happens to, and most people just like, I hate them after this album. Or I don't usually hate any band after a certain point. I just don't necessarily like them and don't always buy everything after that. Like like Metallica, people cut them off at Justice for All, or maybe even before that, because maybe at Master of Puppets they stopped. But for me, Metallica went to the Black Album. And then after that, it just kind of fell off for me. I still got everything now, but whatever. Def Leppard the same way. A lot of people cut them off at Pyromania. Some people cut them off at Hysteria. I go past Hysteria. I go all the way through what it was after the Hysteria. The one with Let's Get Rocked on it. That one I like enough, and then after that, they kind of fizzle out for me. But just whatever. That's all different bands. We'll talk about them other times. So let's see what we got inside the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I was at Walmart yesterday. I was looking at them shelves again, just trying to see, because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, what I'm going to do, and I kind of got a plan now. It's going to involve getting rid of a shelf to replace it with a record shelf, and some other things. But I may be able to get two now and then get another one or two later, but they just won't go in this section where I'm in right now. But I just trying to get rid of so much stuff and replace things as I can. But let's open it up. We've got front cover, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It says exclusive red vinyl. It's kind of hard to believe that that's the exclusive, because it seems like this would have been out on red vinyl at least by now. I would think there's a red one, a black one, and a white one. It's honestly, I think they should have done a red and a black, or a red and a white, and then had the center label the other color. Anyway, let's open it up. It's a 2-record set, but not a gatefold. Which I don't know if I like that or not. But I guess it may save space. Who knows? Let's pull them out. What we have inside, we have something. Okay, so we've got on the inside, we've got. This is actually okay, pretty okay here. We've got a little booklet. It's got pictures on the front, pictures on the back, and the lyrics and credits and all that other good stuff on the inside. So that's kind of good. Surprised that they had that in there. The price of this was $32.97. They had some other stuff by them. I guess they did the same thing Metallica did, and they put out colored versions of their albums or something. Because they had several of the newer ones as well, but I wasn't buying any of those. If I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna buy them on a CD, and I'm gonna buy them used. It's a solid red record. The kind of a let's see what the label looks like. It's upside down, guys. Kind of a generic looking label. They didn't put any effort into that, and they're both records are the same, so I'm not even gonna pull the other one out. This one has so many good songs on it, though. I feel like this was, like I said, this was their masterpiece. Everything else before had led up to this, I think, and they kind of perfected it, and then they went off the range again or whatever. But the power of equality, if you have to ask, breaking the girl, funky monks, suck my kiss, I could have lied, mellowship slinky, in B major, the righteous and the wicked, give it away, blood sugar sex magic, under the bridge, naked in the rain, Apache Rose Peacock, the greeting song, my lovely man, Sir Psycho Sexy, and they're red hot. Every one of those songs is great. I used to listen to this so much back then, and this is actually, probably my first Red Hot Chili Peppers album that I had as well. But I bought the CD, and then I went and I got the first 3 albums. We're going to talk about in a second, and then I got Mother's Milk, which was the 4th one. But before I had Mother's Milk, I had something else too. So I'm just going to go through what I have. The first 3 CDs, I can't find them. They're supposed to be right here with all of these, but they're not there, and I don't know if they're mixed in here somewhere, just by accident they got moved, or somebody stole them, or if I loaned them to somebody at some point in my life, which I don't loan music out usually. So I don't know what happened to them, so they're gone. But I'm working my next big project after I get this area cleaned and get me some shelves is going to be cataloging all the CDs. I've been cataloging some if I'm talking about them, I pull them off. I'm putting them in my Discogs, and whenever I get new ones, I always put those in too. So I still have a ton to do, but maybe I'll find them. If not, I'm gonna have to replace them because I don't even have. I've only got MP3s of one of them. I think it's Freaky Styley. Because there was Red Hot Chili Peppers. No, it's Uplift the Mofo Party Plan, and Freaky Styley. I had those, but I don't have them anymore, and I've only got the MP3s of Uplift Mofo Party Plan, I believe. So I don't know what happened to them, but I'll have to go. So anyway, on CD, I have Mother's Milk, which is a really good album. They did the cover of Higher Ground and what was it? Higher Ground and I think that was that might have been the only cover, but the other one was Taste the Pain was a good song, and I got this before I bought this album. This is called it's a limited edition 4-track CD. It says 3 unreleased cuts including Castles Live. That's a cover. That's a Jimi Hendrix song. Unbridled Funk and Roll for Your Soul, and it's basically the Taste the Pain single. It's got Taste the Pain. The words are so weird on here. They're bent and it's hard to read. Let's go on the inside. Taste the Pain, Millionaires Against Hunger, which I don't know if that's on anything else. It maybe on a Greatest Hits or something, but I don't know if that was on an album or not. Castles, and then Higher Ground, the Daddy O mix. I don't know what the difference between that is than the one that's on the album. But Higher Ground has been played on the radio. It came out years later. It seems like it became a hit, but they play it on the radio a lot here. Then I got this one, Red Hot Blood Sugar Sex Magik. Then they came out with One Hot Minute, and I was expecting this to be the greatest thing ever, and I was so disappointed with it. I love the packaging. I love the CD. It's kind of a cool, it's got little animals and stuff on it, but it's kind of sparkly and stuff. And Dave Navarro was in the band at the time, and I just thought, man, this is gonna be a good CD, and I don't like it. Aeroplane, I think, was the biggest hit, but I just didn't like this album, and it kind of went downhill for me after that. Then the only other album that I bought, I have some that I got from the library, and I have the MP3s and stuff. I bought this one, Stadium Arcadium, but I just recently got this on used. So You know, that's the only way I'm going to buy the newer ones, is when I find them used. But the other three CDs that I have by them were What Hits, which is the greatest hit song, which has just about everything that the Taste of Pain single had, except for the well, no, it doesn't have Castles. So anyway, but this one kind of covers some of the songs from the three missing albums I have, plus the Mother's Milk, and there's only one song I think from Blood Sugar Sex Magik, which is under the bridge. I don't think there's any others from that, so it kind of fills in some of this missing stuff. And then there's Out in L.A., which is more of that kind of stuff, but it's different mixes and demos and stuff like that, so it's not technically what was on those albums. And then I had found this, I don't know when, I don't know if I got it before or after I had the other ones, but there's no reason for me to have this because there's no songs that I don't have on the other stuff on here. That's what's on there. It's called Red Hot Chili Peppers Greatest Hits, and it's a 10 Best series. This came from like Kmart or Walmart or something, and I don't know why I bought it because I think I had the other ones before this, but I just bought it one day. It was probably super cheap because they had stuff like that that the those stores would sell, and it's hard because this kind of stuff like this is not like listed. Like if you go to Wikipedia and you look at their discography, you don't find this kind of stuff. I have several CDs like this that you can't find them on there, and sometimes you can't find them on Discogs because I guess nobody bought them or whatever, or they just don't count them. But Discogs usually counts everything, even bootlegs and everything else. So anyway, that's my Red Hot Chili Peppers collection. I'm still looking for the first three albums, so if anybody's got those and you want to send them to me, that'd be great, or sell them to me real cheap, because I gotta replace those, and there's a lot of CDs here to go through to try to find them, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. I mentioned in the last one that I'd be doing my there's a 10 records that nobody has or something or other thing going around, so I'm going to try to do a video on that. I don't know if it's not going to be next. I need to do a video. I want to do one to show people how I clean my records, and whether that's right or wrong, who knows, who cares. But I want to do a video to show what I do to keep my records clean, and who knows. We got more coming though. That's it.